Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Arrow Nicely News. Today is Friday, January 15th, 2021, and I hope that you guys are energized and ready to take on that revolution around the sun. I know that I am, and I have needed that energy already because 2021 does not seem any calmer than 2020. But we are here to carry on with the nice news because wonderful things are still happening in and around Arrow communities, and we are here to bring them to you. My name is Lenny Hernandez, and allow me to take you on a trip through Nicely News around the communities. Welcome to 2021. Well, for our first story of the day, we are premiering a brand new feature today. It is called the Employee Spotlight. After all, we're a great place to work, so why not showcase some of our incredible employees who work with us and for us at the communities? Today, the spotlight shines bright on our very own Jessica Simcoke at the Boulevard Senior Living in Wentzville, Missouri. I sat down with her to chat things about her life and her experiences working with residents. Everyone, meet Jessica.
I'm a care partner at the Boulevard of Wentzville. I work in memory care and assisted living. I've done both jobs there. I enjoy taking care of the elderly. My grandfather had dementia and Alzheimer's, so I think that's what got me into working with seniors and taking care of the elderly, which I love to do. I love doing activities. I love talking with them, hearing about their everyday life and their stories that they've had over the years.
Are you from the Wentzville area?
Yes, I'm from O'Fallon, Missouri. So I grew up in O'Fallon and I've lived out in Wentzville for the last 10 years or so. So I'm in the local area. Yeah, I was hired back when the building wasn't even built yet. They just had the sign up in the yard where they were building it. I helped out in the independent living when I first started the building. I helped make sure all the lights were working, all the toilets flushed correctly, made sure everything was done properly before the building even opened. So I did that for a few months. And then when the building opened, I helped do housekeeping for the first couple months. And I did culinary. So I helped in the kitchen and the dining area for a while. So just get my feet in the door and feel what it was like.
And then what are you doing now?
I'm a care partner. I work in assisted living, but I do help out in memory care whenever they need shifts available. Memory care is what I enjoy the most. I love taking care of the memory care residents. I get good connections with them, so I love to do that. I just work wherever they need me. Whatever they need help with at the time, I will help out and pick up with, which is great.
Do you see yourself working with seniors forever? Where do you see yourself?
Well, I'm actually going to St. Charles Community College right now. I'm finishing my general educations that I need. I want to get my bachelor's in nursing. I've always thought about doing something with emergency and trauma, but after working with the elderly, and I kind of like doing it, so I think I might stay with the job I'm choosing right now, maybe just move up a little bit, go to nursing instead, but I enjoy what I do and who I work with, so.
What were you doing prior to working to getting hired on at Wentzville?
I worked at a skilled facility for a few years. I broke my ankle a couple years ago, so I got out of that for a little while just to recover my ankle. I waitressed and bartended for a few years as well, just to make some cash. But I like working one-on-one with people daily is what I enjoy doing. So that's why I've stuck around with this and became full-time at the Wentzville community.
What's your favorite thing about working with seniors
My
at
favorite thing
Wentzville?
about working with seniors is just listening to their stories and everything that they've had happen over the years. They have some great stories that you don't hear very often, some crazy ones as well. So I just love hearing all the different things that come from the different seniors that we have at the community. There's been a lot of different experiences I've had there, which I enjoy all of them. They've all been great. I just know there was one independent resident whenever I first started working for the community that he had a fall over in the independent, and we had to go over just to check on him to make sure he was okay. And He was a very nice gentleman and he was doing fine. He just slipped and just needed help standing up. So after that, I've just seen him multiple times to the community, and now he is in my assisted living community and he still remembers who I am. And we just have a great connection together just over a simple fall, just something very simple that I could help with that helped him out and feel more comfortable that he could reach out to us if he needed help. Nothing
Well,
too big, but it just feels good to know that they remember your name and they remember your face and they feel comfortable. So that is one of my favorite parts because I see them through all their stages. And I know they do feel a little uncomfortable at times, like if they start forgetting some things and it doesn't make them feel comfortable. But I love being there to support them and let them know that it's normal, that it happens. We all forget things. It's nothing out of the ordinary.
is there any kind of advice that you would give somebody who is potentially like on the fence about like or reluctant to kind of dive into the senior living work world? Is there any advice you'd give to them?
I would just say just to give it your shot. I mean, if it doesn't work out for you, that's okay. It was worth giving it a shot. I mean, you just have to get into it and be one-on-one with the residents and see how it is. Every resident is different. Every senior has different needs and wants and everything like that. So it just really goes with what senior you're working with. But you get a lot of rewarding out of it. I feel like it makes me feel good going home at night knowing that I helped that senior today, make them feel comfortable, get their laundry done, make sure they ate meals, had laughs during the day, doing activities. It just is a good, rewarding feeling to have that. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm just enjoying that I've got to see in the community from the very beginning and see all the incredible improvements we've made from just silly things that we have had to fix. But it's great to see everyone come together and just make the community a home place for our seniors. The seniors feel very comfortable there, and I love that feeling that they are happy that that is their home. They enjoy it. It's just a great feeling to have and to see that every day. All of my coworkers, we work to make them feel like that daily. Everyone from activities to culinary, everyone just helps out to make these seniors feel comfortable, which is amazing. I love doing it. It's a great job to have.
Thank you very much, Jessica, for sitting down with us and chatting. That was absolutely amazing. And remember, Arrow is always seeking more awesome people just like Jessica. So if you think you like to do what she does, or if you know someone else who would be interested in doing the things that Jessica does for us, then reach out to the Boulevard in Wentzville, Missouri. You just may get to meet and work with Jessica yourself. Next, we'd like to wish a huge, very happy birthday to Ruby out at Vitalia Active Adult Community in Rockside, Ohio. Ruby celebrated her 101st birthday and celebrated it with delicious food, balloons, and messages of love and joy from her family and friends. Ruby served during World War II as a staff sergeant, so she truly earned the moniker of Greatest Generation. When asked what wisdom she had to share with everyone, she stated,
"Enjoy life as much as possible because you might live a lot longer."
And a happy birthday to you, Ruby, from all of us here at Arrow Nicely News. And the vaccine clinics at Arrow Senior Living Communities continues. That's right, we are super excited to be hosting these clinics because we are doing our part to protect residents and to help hopefully end this traumatizing pandemic. Several Vitalia communities in Ohio have held theirs, such as Solon, Rockside, and Montrose. And even over at Hudson Grand in Hudson, Ohio, they held theirs as well. And John, a resident at the community, had a message for everyone.
The vaccine was painless, completely painless, and the operation here this morning has been very well executed.
Lovely.
Right?
The Kent Ridge Senior Living in Kent, Ohio held their clinic and was even featured in an article on the Record Courier's website. And lastly, the Parkway Senior Living held its vaccine clinic on Wednesday. And yours truly was there to get some on-the-ground footage of the event. So take it away, past Lenny. Well, hello everybody and welcome to Parkway's vaccination clinic. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna get mine. Try putting this on the right way. Come on. I'll take you in. I'll show you around. No, this is on you, Bill. How do you feel?
Hey, feel great.
Yeah, you just got it?
Yeah, got it. Love it. It's good. Let's do this. Round 2.
4 weeks.
4 weeks. Let's do it.
Almost felt like some air or something going in. Okay.
Not too bad?
Thank you. No, not at all.
I'll scream later.
Okay. All done. So we gotta have you sit over in the waiting area for 30 minutes. Okay?
Guys, I did it.
How do you
I
feel?
feel good.
How do you feel?
I feel really good.
Cassie Tweeden has been, hello.
Hi, I'm Cassie Tweeden, Vice President of Sales for Aero Senior Living, and I just got my vaccine.
And it's been about a little over half an hour now.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
I feel good.
How's your shoulder?
Feels normal. I feel like there was like a little bit of like heightened energy and anticipation, but the person was so lovely, and they did it so quickly, and it was wonderful. Super excited.
Hi, I'm Carrie Gray, and I just got the vaccine, and my arm doesn't hurt a bit.
I'm Evelyn Mesley. I live in the villas, and the shot, I just got a shot. Oh, I'm gonna die. No. No, I really support the shot. My daughter texted me and said, "Are you afraid, excited, or happy, or what?" And I said, "Can I be all three?" So that's what it is. Didn't hurt in the least. I'll tell you after the second shot, but I'd rather have the shot than not. So that's it.
Howard Braby.
And that you live here at the Parkway.
Yes, I do.
So what made you choose to get the COVID vaccine?
Well, I think the science and everything else has been done. It was adequate to show that it's safe. And at our age, we're high risk. We're in a congregated area, and I think we have every reason in the world to go ahead and have it. Yeah.
Awesome.
I think the risks are well worth it.
Can you tell us your occupation?
I'm a retired physician. Did obstetrics and gynecology.
He's choosing not to look. The question is, what jam is playing? Is that Ja Rule? Is Ja Rule playing while you got your first vaccine?
Uh-huh.
What's my name?
You still remember?
Oh, that's not bad at all. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah, I'd love to. I would love to be this.
Thank you very much for that. And thank you very much for that riveting reporting there, past Lenny. Oh, did you see him? So wide-eyed, that young buck there. The whole world his oyster. Oh, to be young again, to be young again. Look, we here at Nicely News encourage you to do your research, consult your doctor if needed, and hopefully feel confident about getting the vaccine as soon as it's available to you, so that way we can end this horrible pandemic. Huh? Go do it. If you want, if you like, and if you feel comfortable. In the meantime, keep yourself safe. My personal take, 10 out of 10. Highly recommended. 5 stars. Ow. Kidding. Do you want to see it? Here, I'll show you. Okay, you know what? Let's not do that. And our final story of the day is about the upcoming Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So this Monday, please join us in honoring Dr. King as we raise money for the King Center. The King Center is a resource center, global destination, and community institution that is dedicated to Dr. King's nonviolent philosophy and mythology. It was founded by Mrs. Coretta Scott King, and it is a yearly destination for nearly 1 million people. This Monday, residents will be sharing powerful quotes from Dr. King, and we will be sharing his inspiring words directly from history. And as we broadcast his timeless words, please help us spread his message of justice and equality by sharing this to your friends and loved ones on social media. We will be making a donation for each share. So spread his message far and wide. Look, it's more important now than it ever was, as his work did not end with his powerful words. It did not end with the Civil Rights Act of 1964, and it certainly didn't end with his death. His work continues to this very day and beyond. So join us on Monday as we do our part to spread his powerful message. Well, everybody, that'll do it for another episode of Arrow Nicely News today. And boy, has the last couple weeks in the world been very wild. But we are determined to bring you the positive news stories from in and around Arrow communities. 2021 is the year that we turn things around, even if we did stumble out of the gate a little bit. Okay, a lot, but still, we got this. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we will see you next week with a little mini-sode. Get excited. We'll see you then.